Hello and welcome to this. I'm not pointing a fingers like Anga. Hello and welcome to this one video. In this one video, we are going to talk about unleashing day 1.1.2 with 4 cool videos. Now we spoke about day 1.0, we spoke about day 1.1, the context of it. So this is going to be a set of 17 videos. I keep on forgetting whether they're 16, 17, 18. There are going to be 16 videos and the context video of it. How can you search for this? The whole pattern, the series you're getting for free. Come on, you need to work, and I'm giving it to you, giving something to you for free so that you can make money and an impact. So that money problem gets away from your life. That's how that's the whole point for this video, so that I can help you in some way. You cannot be a part of the Academy of Art and Scientists. It's completely cool. If you become a part of the Academy of Art and Scientists, if you want to become, click the link. I'm going to see you there because everything is structured, sequential, step by step. We've got accountability. So many cool things are happening within the community. Now, if you cannot afford that, that's completely fine. Things are for free, but so many things are for free for you. But what you have to be doing is you need to be searching day 1.0, 1.2, 1.1, which is like all the way to day 3.5. We've got like 16 videos talking about like what has to be going in your main course. Like, Fazal, tell me, what is going to be like, what is step number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What is the video number 1? Like, what has to be going there? So I've kind of taken an extra out of the course that I've already got, the core product design. Everything is sequential over there. Here is going to be assorted. You need to be working on it, like joining the dots, searching for it, and killing the course. Make money, start making money, start making impact. Be a part of the Academy of Art and Scientists. Thank you so much. And if you're already there, go all the way to phase, a part of the community, core product design, and go visit phase 9. We've got everything over there. That was just the starting of the video, not the conclusion. Starting of the video. Thank you so much for joining this one video. 2 minutes already, and we are just in the context part of it. तो शुरू करते हैं आज की ताज़ा खबर. Day 1.2. Day 1.2. In day 1.2, this is going to be a phase 3. So in phase 3, day 1.2, what is the theme of it? Theme of the day is how to become dash. Now, if you have a community, for example, let's continue the same example. If you have a community where you want to just help people get those abs, like abs, that's all. No fat loss, no weight loss, fat loss, weight loss, fat loss, weight loss, muscle building is going to definitely 1,000% going to play a huge role. But then the focus is you're going to get people abs. That's all. Those are the secondary part of it. So anyways, the abs being the focus of it. So how to become dash, that ab, like, name something. Now, to become, we have to leave something behind. Like, generally, we have to leave something behind, and we need to start picking things up. We need to break an habit, pick an habit. Break a momentum, pick a momentum. So that's how there's a context of it. So there are going to be 4 videos in this one video. There are going to be 4 videos in this one phase, and we are going to talk about in this one video 4 videos. Confusing enough? Oh yeah, great. So video number 1, we talk about the mistakes, myths, and failing recipe to something. Now, generally people start working out on abs in a different way, and in the way that they generally fail. They kind of work on it so much, and they are always failing at it. I worked on it so much, like, okay, I want to get abs, and it's like, I'm just going to work 10 minutes a day. And one of them was like, Fazal, are you going to get abs with just working on 10 minutes a day? I was like, oh, yes. And after the call, I kind of thought, what did I say? It's like, no, Fazal, you're not going to get abs if you're just working 10 minutes a day in like 24 hours of a day. Not going to happen. Kind of reworked on it. So we try so many things and we fail so many things. Now the people have already learned the basics of basics of the game plan of making abs. They have learned the art and science of making abs. You need to be also sharing with them now by this time, okay, what are you going to be doing, the potential mistakes that are going to take you in and make you fail in doing it. That's why I call it failing recipe. If you do all these things, you're going to fail. You need to be aware of those mistakes. That's why this video is extremely good. What are the common mistakes people make or do? What were the mistakes that you did when you started the journey? People got to know the common mistakes so that they don't make it, because you have been through your own journey. They are starting the journey. So tell them what are the common mistakes people do, what are the mistakes that you did. So in a nutshell, you're covering them in the whole area altogether. Video number 2, you conclude the video with all the mistakes. Like these were the mistakes that I did and the common mistakes. Boom. Make a list of like 10-20 mistakes, whatever that is, and give it like these are things you're not supposed to do. It's like, in other words, these are the rules that if you do this, you're going to fail. Like ultimately you're going to fail. Like, डाल दो मुंह पर, बोल दो मुंह पर, because they are going to learn anyway, and they'll be aware of things. Awareness is knowledge, and where you get that awareness is power. No, I've kind of mixed up 3 courses for you. Mixed up. Now, mistakes, right? Mistakes, we learn from our mistakes. Video number 2 is, now since you've covered the failing recipe, now we talk about the success principle. So everything, whatever you do, for example, if you're teaching people calligraphy, if you're coaching people calligraphy, lose weight, gain weight, there are certain success principles that are not just from you, but also from your mentors that you've learned, from the legends that already been doing. For this part is the success principles in the whole globe. In a way, they are following it, and they're successful at a lot of things, and you have been following those patterns. And over a period of time, if you're into the industry for like a couple of years and months, you have developed your own principles. So that goes in this one video. Like, now that mistakes have been considered, success level, one of the song dialogues is, success leaves clues. So we talk about that. Example, principles for successful ad writing, communication. Like, there are principles when apps and stuff like that. So there are a lot of principles that you need to be covered. Like, what are the principles, not the pillars? Principles we need to be following. Like, principles of doing dash, principles of being great at public speaking, principles of writing a great advertisement, principles like success principles of advertisement. That world is so great. Like, it all started way back, even before black and white system came into picture. Like, advertisement businesses are from like day one. So what are success principles? You can take inspiration. If you don't have any successful, great, you are learning yourself. Take inspiration from other people and put them over. Like, these are the things that I have been following, I have been learning, and I have been doing and been successful so far. That brings us to the next video number 3. Video number 3 is, now that you have covered the failing recipe, the success principles, here we talk about levels of being. For me, it's like levels of being an expert of your community. You can say levels of being an expert of your community. Like, what are the levels of an expert? It can be levels of getting abs, levels of doing this, levels of doing that, levels of writing a great ad copy, something like that. So how do you go from point A to B to C to D to F? Like, you can cover that part in this one video. Then the last video of this one phase is going to be stages of becoming dash, stages of getting insanely cool looking abs, for example. So what are the stages? Now, when we talk about stages, there are going to be 3 parts of the whole game. Now, this is something that I've covered in so many videos that I still plan to cover, because it's one of the important principles in a way, pillars in a way, where one has to know one thing. So there is going to be the basic version of what you do, the medium intermediate version of what you do, the advanced version of what you do. The basics, the intermediate, and the advanced version, BMA to the game, for example, BMA. So in these 3 categories, so you've got like, now that we know all this, like this, like, I used to do workouts which were advanced for me when it comes to abs, and I never used to last for 20 seconds. Then it's like, okay, that's advanced version of it. I'm too heavy to even do it, to even think about it. I need to come all the way to scratch A. Like, if I don't know alphabets, I cannot be writing my own name. I need to be doing this first, and then grammar first. Grammar, then there's like stages of it, doing like, not grammar, but then there's like stages of doing it. So your community is going to be divided into 3 categories, 3 to 4 categories. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Abs level 1, abs level 2, abs level 3. You cannot be teaching this advanced level to the people who are beginners, because they cannot do it. They cannot get results. They cannot move their leg. If they cannot move their leg, they're going to get 0 results. That's why we divide into basic version, the medium version, and then advanced version. So that's like PMA. That being said, so each level has going to have 2 things. The buzzword for this one, each level is going to have 2 things: the qualities and their journeys. Okay, the qualities and their journeys. What do you mean by that? Let's go dive deep down. Dive nahi baba, dive deep into it. So now talking about qualities and journeys. So when we talk about the beginner version of people, now they have got certain set of qualities. Now for example, your target audience is somewhere between 30 years to 35 years. Now you want this, let's talk about, you want to target 20 years to 25 years. Now these people are generally graduations, post graduations, and you want this category of people to get abs. Now when you think about it, there are two categories here. If you go deep, there are people who eat a lot and people who are eating average, and both of these categories don't have abs. So if the more you keep on narrowing down, you will exactly know what this person is all about. Does this person eat more, like hoard chips the way I used to do, hoard Oreos like I used to do? Like, okay, if you're training me, then I am fat, I'm eating Oreos, so that is one of the quality, and I now want to get abs. So now that you know me and I'm from that, say example, that age category, great, what am I supposed to be doing? That supposed to be doing, in other words, is equal to the journey that you have crafted for me. Okay, so there are qualities and there is journey, and this is going to go above, up and above. Like example, now that you have qualities and journey for me, like level 1 is done. Now from your perspective, now I should be, if I'm doing everything specifically that you've mentioned and very critically, like I'm following you to the team, then I should be having the qualities that you made me go through this journey. That qualities, okay. Now I'm in level 2. Now what is the journey that I have to be going through? See, that goes as a course over here. Then stage 3, course. Stage 4, course. That's how you figure out the qualities, the pattern of people, and based on that you are crafting the journey. So stages of becoming dash. The buzzword to remember is qualities and dash. Qualities and journey. So their journey, where they are in the journey, and how you are making them move forward. So that is the qualities and the journey. So that brings us to the conclusion of this one video. Like, this is not the conclusion of the day. No, this is not conclusion of the day. This was phase 3 that you finished till now. Now we are moving on to phase 4 and phase 5. There are going to be 2 more phases, and day 1 is here, so that you are giving them everything they need to be doing before even the day ends. Okay, so that brings us to the conclusion of this video. If you have made it this far, don't just take notes, but then the whole point of me doing is for you having these long videos is, and giving it for free, is the only one intention that I have for you is you need this information, and you cannot afford this information and becoming a part of the Academy of Finding Scientists, and I just wanted to help you. Khalas, Mashiach, it's completely cool. Like, but the thing is, you need to be making your own course, and everything is going to help you make a course. You need to take notes, make notes, work on it, craft your online course, and then record it so that you can make money and make an impact. Be a part of the community, and it's a community of all cool introverts who doesn't like to talk to the world. They like to talk inside the Academy of Finding Scientists, because that's like the safe haven for all of us. That was like a vision for me that I've created, and it's going to be very successful. It's going to be the home of all introvert entrepreneurs. That brings us to the conclusion of this video. And this journey doesn't end here. This journey is just starting over here. So if this was the first video, great. You're going to watch a lot of videos, make a lot of courses, make a lot of money, make a lot of impact, and peace and blessings be with you and your loved ones. Thank you so much. I'm going to see you in another exciting video.
سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث